into an industrial town centered around coal mining. Today, the community remains friendly and welcoming. On Friday, August 6th, 2021, 23-year-old Megan Newborough left her family home in Nuneaton at around 7:30 p.m. She told her mother Elaine that she had plans to meet someone to go for a walk. She hadn't planned out the outfit that she would wear that night, nor had she put on any makeup. Her mother assumed that she was going somewhere and with someone with whom she felt comfortable. Leaving for a few hours most evenings was not at all unusual. Megan's father, Anthony, recalled expecting her to return home in just a couple of hours. But by 9:30 that night, Megan had not returned.
Yo,
Throughout the night, Elaine and Anthony
Thug Duck, what's up,
continued to
buddy?
send messages through different platforms to their daughter. They knew that something was not right. By noon the next day, they reported Megan missing.
She said she was leaving at 7:30.
Bro, I'm a little hungover today, but I don't know, I had a great stream last night. I've seen lots of people, yourself included, who hasn't been around in, like, well, not a while, but like a little bit. There's some people I hadn't seen in like literally a year or two. And you know, man, all of those people, bro, that came into the stream last night, it really, you know, it really made my day. Because all these people are coming into the stream, hadn't talked to them in like God knows how long, like over 2 years, right? And they come in and they just, we pick up like we're right where we left off, you know? I like that shit, bro. I got some good, dope ass subscribers, man. You know?
Evening, I remember leaving the kitchen and having the conversation. I said, "Be safe," you know. She said, "I'll see you soon." So, and yeah.
Megan, or Meg as she was affectionately known, was born on the
Meg.
last day of the year in August 1997. She was to be the middle child to older sister Claire and then later younger brother John.
Yeah, look, like I have, dude, honestly, I wasn't even like, genuinely last night, I didn't give a fuck about any of the games I was playing. I was just there having a good time, dude. And that's, like, it felt so refreshing.
Hamsters,
like,
rabbits, and eventually,
I don't know. That was the most fun I've had streaming in probably over a year.
The same school pals that
honestly.
She had grown up with, beginning in preschool.
Genuinely.
As an adult, Meg was successful at her work. She had a role in human resources at a brick manufacturing firm called Ibstock Bricks. Colleagues reported that Meg was widely known around the company as a helpful and kind person. Claire told police that Meg had left on that Friday night to meet with a romantic interest, 30-year-old Ross McCallum. The two had met at their work where they were in different departments. Meg in HR, while Ross worked as a brickmaker. Her sister, Claire, recalled that Meg had only nice things to say of Ross. He would send her messages most mornings, saying, "Good morning, beautiful." Claire admitted that she knew little about Ross.
I send those kinds of messages to the girls I want to fuck too.
Sister had shared.
You know?
The two had not been dating for very long, though they had.
Bro, that oil is amazing.
For a couple of years.
That oil is insane.
The
wow,
family
what the
was
fuck?
certain. When Meg left the house that Friday night.
That Friday night, we were dancing on tabletops, where we took as many shots.
A white Citroen C3 using automatic number plate recognition. They found that a camera 30 miles away from her home had captured the vehicle at 9:50 p.m. the night before. Initially, the family was relieved that there was a sign of Megan out driving later in the night. Perhaps this was a sign that all was well. Except they still had no response from her, and every call went unanswered. Seeking to retrace her steps, police went out to the home of Ross McCallum. The 30-year-old lived in Colville, a roughly 40-minute drive north from the Newborough family residence in Nuneaton. They spoke first with his parents. Ross was not in. He was in the neighboring town of Loughborough at a pub, having a few drinks.
Hi, is that Ross?
Hi, it is Ross.
Wow. Yeah. Bro, I swear to God, there wasn't even that much fucking smoke. Oh my, thank you. It finally shut off. I was sitting here just like, bro, the toke wasn't even that big. Mm. Mm. Rocky. Hey. Beep, 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 beep. You hear those beeps, huh? Yo, this has got to be a chick. I'm almost 100% positive that was a chick. Rocky, stop. Little man, come here. Hey. Eating some shrimp, bro. Rocky, stop. You little rat fuck. Hey. My dog's going nuts. I think someone just knocked on my door, but I don't give a fuck. I can care less to answer right now. Rocky, stop.
Hi Ross, my name's Mia. I'm a police officer with Warwickshire Police. Hello. We've just come to your mum and dad's house. We're just looking for Megan. She's been reported missing. Have you seen her at all?
She came on Friday. I've been trying to call her loads.
Have you?
She came on Friday for about an hour.
Yeah.
Then she left about 9ish.
Okay.
I went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And then she was going to call or a text when she got home. She never did.
She never did. Okay.
Ross had sent a series of messages since parting ways with her at 9 p.m. as he told Officer
Rocky, I'm not
"You're
going to answer the door,
amazing,"
buddy,
the
so just give
messages
it up.
began, followed by 3 kiss emojis and a smiley face. Multiple complimentary and affectionate messages followed, as well as at least 3 voicemails. Just before 11 p.m., he wrote, "Did you get back all right, baby? I'm guessing you've gone to bed or your phone has died, so I'll talk to you in the morning and then we can go round yours." Ross had no reply. In the morning, he messaged again, "Morning, baby. I haven't heard back from you. I hope I haven't done something wrong." Still receiving no response, Ross messaged.
You know what's
at
crazy to me
9:58
is how
a.m.
people
on
come up with
Saturday.
this shit. Like, this
"Babe,
guy clearly
I'm
sat
getting
there and
worried.
thought all
You
of a
didn't
sudden he's
message
gonna...
or call me
He's
last
sitting there
night
thinking to
or
himself,
today.
like, alright, I gotta
Please
cover this
respond,
shit
because
up,
I'm
you
getting
know? Like, I
really
murdered
worried
this
about you."
bitch. Me, like, I'm surprised this guy didn't even just take her phone. Well, I guess we didn't really go with his alibi. What are we watching? Murder. This guy murdered this broad. True crime. True crime. Shrimp. And lots of water, bro, to replenish all of the fucking drugs and alcohol from last night.
So you haven't seen her since yesterday about, was it 9:30 you said?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Okay. And where are you at the moment?
I'm in Loughborough right now.
You're in Loughborough. Okay. What are you up to in Loughborough?
Sorry?
What are you up to in Loughborough?
I'm just having a few drinks in
Oh
Loughborough.
yeah. Okay. No worries. Okay. Are you in a relationship, you and Megan?
Yeah, we've been seeing each other. She's HR at work. I work with her.
Yeah.
We've been seeing each other for about a month, and supposed to go out of the house this weekend.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad are out. Her mum and Dad are out the house. I'm supposed to be going around, but she never turned up today. I'm supposed to meet me at like 12 o'clock.
Right. And did she say anything of where she might be going or where she might be?
Lots of water is key.
She's going to go to... She's like going to McDonald's on the way home to get like a vanilla milkshake.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shit, UK crimes? Yeah, bro, this channel has got every... Yo, dude, this crime was not this crime, but here, I'm gonna show you, bro. This shit happened right down the street from me. And on this guy's video... Watch, I'll show you. It doesn't show it in this video, but on the guy's camera, I would have walked by like an hour before this guy's murder. And shit, it's fucking insane. I gotta show you. It's crazy. Excuse me. I'm a pig. What can I say? Yo, this fucking guy right here.
In the lives of 2 retirees.
So this guy murdered his parents and shit, and he lit the house on fire, bro. And the dad ran over to the fucking... The dad ran over to the neighbors, and 95% of his body was burned. You know what I mean? And he ran back into the house to try and save his wife. But obviously he didn't save his wife, you know?
That the
You see this video footage right here? This guy flicking the matches? I walked on this exact camera. No fucking word of a lie. I walked on this exact camera an hour before this shit happened. I walked home from the bar down at like... Here, I'll show you. I walked home from this bar right here. Let's see. I walked home from this bar. So the route I took, I walked from like Thirsty Cactus. I went... Where's York Road? Yeah, I went like down to York Road. I went up York Road, and their house is right here. It's this corner house right here. Their house is this corner house, and I walk right by that shit, bro. It's fucking crazy. Like, they obviously don't show it in this video because they're showing the guy lighting the matches. But I'm guarantee you I was on this guy's fucking shit, stumbling by drunk as shit. I'd be willing to put my life on it because I walk by that shit every day. You know what I mean? Drive by it every day. It's crazy. It's maybe a rich guy who doesn't know what to do with their lives. No, that guy... So what happened with that case in particular, man? That guy that murdered his parents, he got written out of the will because he was gambling and doing drugs and all of this shit. And they kicked him out of the will, and he needed money, and he is just like, fuck it, if you're not going to give me money, I'm going to fucking kill you. Get your life insurance. You know? And that's what he tried to claim, and yeah. Typical gamblers? Yo, facts. He fucking threw away his entire family for that shit. The guy was a teacher in one of our... That man was a teacher in one of our very prestigious schools around here as well. The man that murdered his family was a teacher in a very prestigious school.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys know what McMaster University is?
What vehicle do you drive, Ross?
I don't drive.
You don't drive? Okay.
No, I don't have to drive.
Oh, bless you. Okay. Okay. I mean, I appreciate I've probably ruined your night out now by worrying you.
No, honestly, I was worried anyway. I wasn't really on a proper night out, or I
No.
was trying to get out. I was really like worried earlier. I probably dad off.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not like her to do. It's not. It's really. I don't know if it's spoken to the family. It's not like her to do this.
No, they're really worried about her as well.
Yeah.
While Ross was out, Warwickshire police took a look around the house in Colville. What they found immediately alarmed them. In the living room, there were signs of disorder. Items had been knocked around. There was a wet stain recently cleaned on the floor.
Gee, I
Ross
wonder
told
what that
his
is.
parents that he had spilled some coffee, but
Should have said
police
red
were
wine,
not
bud.
so sure. In the hallway leading to the door, smears of a dark liquid were visible on the skirting boards. Police suspected it was blood. Could Megan have been
Fucking
attacked in the living
geniuses.
room and dragged through the house and out the door? Signs certainly indicated that something far more nefarious than a coffee spill had taken place.
It's horrible
Following
watching
the
these. You know how I
discovery,
do
they
it?
suspected
Because I'm
crime scene
secretly a
inside the
fucking
house. The
sociopath,
Warwickshire
bud.
police moved quickly.
Shit
If
doesn't
Megan
bother
was
me in the
still alive,
slightest.
they needed to locate
When I
her
was
as
fucking...
soon
Dude,
as
you gotta
possible.
understand, man. When I was like
Ross McCallum was
8
tracked
years
down
old, I was
and
gutting
promptly
deer and
placed
shit,
under
right? I don't
arrest
fuck-
under suspicion
It doesn't bother
of
me.
kidnapping.
You know what I mean?
At this moment in time, we have reason to suspect your involvement in the disappearance of Megan Newbury, and as a result, I'm arresting you on suspicion of kidnap. So you do not have to say anything. No matter how you defend, you're going to mention one question, something which you may later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. So I'm just going to put some handcuffs on.
Fucking British people are funny, man.
You cannot put these on first. Yeah, that's fine, no worries.
While Ross was placed in handcuffs, he was asked about Megan.
But it is abhorrent what people do.
His
People are
whispered
disgusting.
reply came as a
People,
shock.
humans are the worst creatures on the planet, you know?
Tell us where she is.
That's a fact.
Second. Talk down the police station.
We have extremely high highs, but
Can you tell us
very low lows.
Woodhouse Eaves. What is that? Near the floor. What is it then? What kind of location is it? Charlie Road. Whereabouts? In the neighbourhood. Okay. Is she alive? No? Okay. Right, do you want to come with us? Yeah.
Police Constable Thomas Wright, a dog handler with Warwickshire Police, was tasked with searching Charlie Road in Colville, a country lane lined with an old stone wall, overgrown with greenery. It was well past midnight when he arrived, joined by officers from the Leicestershire Police, as well as a helicopter scanning the area by spotlight. About 100 yards from the police cruiser, they saw a small piece of grass that looked like it had been trampled on between the road and the 4-foot stone wall. Thomas looked over and saw thick vegetation on the other side. There was some bracken and brambles that had been disturbed. When he shined his flashlight into it, he spotted...
I literally went to read your comment and I fucking died. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man. It's sad that there is no limit to the horrible things that humans can do. Yeah, very beautifully articulated.
Officers had found Megan where Ross had stated she would be, off of a lay-by, an area where a car can pull over, on Charlie Road. It was not far from the village of Woodhouse.
That lady looks like she's gonna throw up.
Loughborough. She was partially clothed. It appeared
No joke. That chick right there looks like she's about to be sick.
that her throat had been cut.
Just down here, Sergeant.
I wonder why he cut her throat.
Looks like she has a lot of...
That's why I watch this shit. I'm more interested in, like, the why, you know?
The post-mortem on
the
Megan
fuck?
showed that she had sustained 14 wounds on her neck. Her cause of death, however, had been strangulation. The cuts to her neck were post-mortem.
What?
Megan had been 4 days away from her 24th birthday.
Post-mortem, so she's
Police
already
found
dead,
Megan's car
obviously,
at
but,
about
like,
2
what the
a.m. on
fuck?
Sunday.
Weird.
There was blood
Odd
matching
behavior.
hers on the passenger side of the vehicle as well as on the exterior. Near to the car, there was a glove. Testing found that both her and Ross's DNA were on it. It was
No glove,
determined
no
that Ross,
love.
who did not have a driver's license, had nonetheless used Meg's Citroën to carry her body out to the country lane and to dispose of evidence. Megan's cell phone was also located in the thick undergrowth off of Hermitage Road.
I just lost
near the
3
village
fucking
of
anglers because of
Liquid,
that.
which is about
Oh,
a
that's
mile
unfortunate.
from Ross's home in Colville. The location was on the way to where Meg was found. In the month before her death, Meg exchanged
Why?
over 3,500 messages with Ross McCallum. In these messages, Ross had expressed
Looks like a
many
creep.
of his
Look at that,
insecurities,
what the fuck?
including his struggles with impotence. He had attributed his condition to the medication prescribed to him for ADHD. Nonetheless, as the young couple bonded, the nature of their text exchanges took on a sexual tone. And as time went on, language used by Ross turned progressively more aggressive. The two had met with the intention to be intimate at least once in the weeks before Meg's death. They had taken a walk together. Messages exchanged following this date suggested that things hadn't gone as Ross had planned, and nothing physical had taken place. The next time they planned to meet
But guy got no
was
pussy.
at the house in
Damn.
Colville.
Whoa. Hang on. So maybe this... I'm building up a theory here. This chick probably didn't want to fuck him. So he got mad and just killed her. That's my theory. Knowing all what we know now.
GPS data from Megan's phone also
It's only
helped
logical
piece together
conclusion,
a
right?
timeline. Investigators knew that the device arrived at its location at 9:04 p.m. Ross had failed to turn off the phone before throwing it from the car into a
idiot.
hedge by a public footpath. From Charlie Road, Ross made
It's like, thank
another
God criminals are so
and
stupid,
another
you know?
mistake in his effort to cover up the murder. He was caught on CCTV at 9:51 on the grounds of the Loughborough College Fitness Center, pulling over and disposing of items. Camera footage captured him methodically disposing of various items of his, along with some of Megan's clothing, into a pair of bins. He also changed his clothes, placing the ones he had been wearing into a bin, along with the towel and linen he had used to clean up the blood, and presumably to carry Megan into the car. From the bins, investigators also pulled out Megan's glasses. They were later described as angrily bent back, as though crushed in someone's fist. Ross dumped the car and ordered a taxi to get
Probably
out,
mad at her. Like, why'd
arriving
you make me do
at
this
about
to you?
10:45.
It's all your fault.
Perhaps the most chilling detail of the attempt to cover up the murder was discovered when investigators aligned Ross's cell phone activity over the same period of time. When they did so, they discovered twisted attempts to cover his tracks with adoring messages sent to Meg, even as he set out to leave her on the side of the road. Investigators believed that
What
within
a nice
40
guy.
minutes of her arrival at the house, which would have been just past 8 p.m., he strangled her. Finding a knife in the kitchen, he cut her throat, evidently to ensure that she had passed away.
Why, though?
Though he did so numerous times and aggressively. He left his first message on Meg's phone shortly after leaving the house, with her in the car. Minutes after taking Megan's body and lifting it over the 4-foot ancient wall, into a massive bracken tangled with overgrown brambles, Ross messaged, "You are effing amazing," followed by, "Did you get home okay, baby?" Back home at just after 11 p.m., Google searches on his device revealed a query for how to tell a girl you love her. 9 minutes later, the following voicemail was left for Megan.
7 p.m. on Friday, the 6th of August.
Help, babe, it's Ross. I'm just worried about you. I haven't rang back. Yeah, I'm just worried, that's all. I had a fun time earlier. Yeah, anyway. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Oh, I didn't say that.
Ross's Google searches after leaving the voicemail provided the first glimpse into his mindset in the hours after the murder. He began searching for serial killers. Multiple queries were performed relating to Levi Belfield, a notorious English killer, rapist, and burglar, known as one of the most dangerous the country has ever seen. Following these searches, Ross appeared to have drifted off to sleep. His activity picked back up at 6:30 the next morning, when he again proceeded to look up information on killers, as well as pornography. Then he messaged Megan's phone. "Morning, baby." Ross McCallum, in the custody of police, admitted to committing manslaughter, having confessed promptly to taking Megan's life. He denied, however, that the act met the conditions for a more severe murder charge.
People are just dumb, you
The
know?
Crown disagreed and pushed him to trial. In October 2022, the case
Like,
was
this guy's
heard at the
clearly
Western
fucking
Crown
just
Court.
stupider than shit.
Crown prosecutor John Kamei,
Making
KC,
calls and stuff like that.
theorized that Ross attacked
When you commit a
Megan
crime,
in
you want to
blind
separate
rage
yourself from it,
after he
you know,
found
as
himself
far away as
unable
possible.
to perform physically. He had been
I don't think people
humiliated.
understand this shit's
Kamei
illegal.
pointed to the
you know?
previous
Playing with your
encounter
life.
that the couple had shared out on a walk. Messages indicated that they planned to become intimate, but Ross had been unable. Megan had been supportive and understanding. Following this incident, Ross placed an order online for tadalafil pills meant to treat erectile dysfunction. Excitedly, he then invited Meg over to his house, where his parents would be away for the evening. When his attempts that night also failed, he erupted in a blind rage, Kamei argued. He strangled and then cut Megan.
Because he couldn't get a hard on this guy.
Ross
Killed me.
McCallum
What the
had a
fuck?
different and more elaborate story. The defense began by calling witnesses who told the jury that Ross had confided in them about abuse that he had experienced as a child.
This
The
we'll
most
never really
shocking
know.
of these
crazy.
revelations was his assertion
Dylan,
that
Jace, what are you
one
saying?
of his abusers had been the most notorious convict in the area's recent history. The man's name was Stephen Beedman. He had been sentenced to 35 years in prison beginning in 2015 for the horrific murder of Kaylee Haywood, a case that rocked the country.
The search for Kaylee Haywood was today widened to include a field outside the Leicestershire village of Belton. Police have discovered her mobile phone and items of clothing thought to belong to her. The 15-year-old schoolgirl has now been missing for 5 days, and police fear she may have been murdered.
Within a 2-week time span, Beedman's accomplice, Luke Harlow, made contact with 15-year-old Kaylee, exchanged over 2,500 Facebook messages, and convinced her to meet with him. His neighbor, Stephen Beedman, then killed her. That case was the topic of an award-winning documentary.
What the fuck does this have to do with the case at hand, though? Like, it's interesting, but...
Youths. Beedman died in prison from a
Living
heart
the
attack
dream? I hear you.
years before Ross would take the stand and name himself as one of the killer's abuse victims. Ross claimed on the night Meg came over, he lost control and attacked her after she tried to touch him intimately. The encounter triggered an episode of post-traumatic stress disorder, which he struggled with due to Beedman. He testified that when triggered, he couldn't help but strangle her. Ostensibly expressing remorse, Ross explained that Megan had been one of his few confidants.
So why kill her, you dumb
Meg
fuck?
was the first person he felt comfortable enough to really talk to. She gave him
what?
hugs, he said, and never judged him. Of the moment he claimed to
Bro,
snap,
this woman sounds fucking amazing. So why, like, what? What? Make it make sense. What? Make it make sense.
I did back off, and she held me
Good
closer
luck, dude.
and
Hope
said,
all is
"Come
well.
here."
Yo,
She was
oh
facing
shit.
me, and I
Not
went
holding
forward.
control.
I wasn't angry.
Yo, I appreciate that, Eric. How you been, bro?
She's never done anything.
Eric,
to
yo,
make me
bless me
want
for a
to
pet
hurt
right
her.
here, bud.
After a 6-week trial,
Eric,
the
I need
jury
your
listened
blessings for a pet
90
right here,
minutes
bud.
to
Come on,
convict Ross
let me
McCallum
leave this
of
area.
murder.
Finally.
Megan's devastated family wept tears of relief as Judge Philip Head, KC, passed the sentence. He was to serve life in prison with a minimum of 23 years before he can be considered for release on license.
We're a very close family, of which Megan was the glue that held us together. Our lives have been torn apart through this loss. I know how difficult
That was a
it is for my parents and
huge
sister to
boo.
support
That was a
every day,
huge
listening to the
perfect
web of
tick eating
lies
right there.
spun by someone Megan not
That's
only
crazy.
knew, but whom she trusted, someone who clearly had no love for her at all. We're the ones now serving the life sentence. No amount of time in prison can bring Megan back. We have to carry on with our lives as best as we can, but Megan will never leave our thoughts. She was about to buy her first home and was excited for everything she had coming up. She was so eager to start the rest
Imagine
of her
being
life.
able to buy a house.
Anthony Newborough later told the media that his daughter saw the best in other people. Hence,
Not in
she got
Canada.
involved with the man that took her life.
That's for fucking sure.
She thought she could help him. Megan lost her life trying to help somebody.
Damn. No pet. Damn. That sucks. What the fuck? You hurry back, so you've been off work? Damn, bro. Not good. It's not good at all. Fucking just smoke a big old fucking toke of some of this, bud. You'll get fucking fixed up real quick, man. Smoke a big old fucking globberoonie. A glob or two will do. You don't smoke anymore? Oh my god. That's fucked. That's crazy, bud. Here, I'll smoke one for you. You still smoke cigarettes? Still smoking cigarettes? Tastes fucking delicious. Hey, Rocky, you can chill there, buddy. Hey, chill here. You're okay. You're okay, little man. I promise. I ain't gonna murder you. Oh shit, yeah, I just seen the message you sent me, Eric. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. Definitely catch up soon, though, eh? 100%. I'm fucking retarded. Oh my god. I didn't pot up before the fight. Could have just literally been one hit right there. It's a beautiful thing that I didn't, you know? Messes with your heart, eh? Damn. Yeah, I've never had that experience. Thank God, you know? I love weed. Fucking phenomenal. It's my shit, boy. I'm gonna smoke grass till the day I die. Ooh, third of virus drop. Kill this little fucker here real quick, shall we? Bro, today just must be spam fucking one-hit attack, you know? That cocksucker is throwing so many of those at me today. It's fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. You missed this game? Yo, Eric, did you hear that they're coming out with Jagex certified private servers and shit? Bro, that's the... Like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, so they'll have your, like, what was it called? Blisscape? They'll have Blisscape, bro. They'll have Blisscape, but... You know? It'll be all three, like, Jagex servers and shit. Or, like, whatever kind of... However people want to set it up. Doesn't even have to be, like, Blisscape or whatever, but... It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what people do, you know? Bro, I was gonna say, but I'm not doing an attack. I'm fucked. $34. Your bosses too. Yeah, you'll be able to. That's what I'm saying. You'll be able to like. You'll be able to set it up with a bunch of like however you want. You know what I mean? You can make your own server essentially, and put whatever you want in it. Your own drop rates, your own bosses, whatever. I guarantee you, someone's gonna make your Blisscape. You know? Well, I'd be willing to put money on it. There's tons of people that used to play that shit. Come on, fucking just die, bro. Thank you. Oh my god. Give me Vorky. Right here. No. I tried that before, Chris, and I died on the first fucking day, bud. A waste of $14 for an account, you know? You played that service since high school? Damn. Solid 10 years. Solid decade. Hardcore Iron Man? Here, let me show you. Check out this. .301, let's go. Check this out. Where is it? Look at this bad boy right here. I got the Phoenix pet, bud. Not crazy. Phoenix pet there on this fucking hardcore Iron Man account. Well, it was a hardcore Iron Man account until I lagged out. I went and towed it and died. But yeah. I was gonna make it a pure hardcore Iron Man pure. Okay, well, that's that. Enough of that. Rocky, you want up? Let's go. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Fucking little scavenger. Yeah, you're a little scavenger, my dude. What's up, Rocky? Doing up? Come on up, man. Come on up, boo boo. Hey, what you got there? What a waste of an arrow. I'm fucking dead. I could have ate, but I'm just being lazy. Fuck this shit. Really feel like playing right now. So close that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bounce, boys. I got some shit I gotta do. Yo, Squirt, my bad, buddy. I'm just ending the stream, man. My B, bro. You gotta dip anyway? Well, mad respect. Appreciate you for stopping by. Peace out, boys.